Hi, my name is Alicia, and I'm going to try to talk and sign at the same time. I know the languages are really different and it is impossible, so I apologize for any kind of mistakes that I'm going to make. I'm going to teach you today how to teach a deaf dog to sit. Sorry, the sign for that is sit. This is Rocket. He's my model for the day, and he's deaf. He's 1 year old and a Boston Terrier. The goal for teaching a deaf dog anything is to have an association. And I mean, you're going to have an action, and you want to associate that with a sign. Just like for hearing people, they have an action that has to be associated with a word that's being said. So the first thing that you want to do is teach them what's the action that you want. This means you're not going to actually say a word or sign a word. First, you show them what you want. And finally they understand that. That's when you associate it with a sign. So the first thing that I would do is I would collect a bunch of treats, make sure that they're small, they're fast to eat, and something that the dog loves. And then what I would do is have a pocket you can just put them in, or sometimes they have pouches that go in the front. You can open and then have the food inside and just have it ready always. My way of teaching sit is I'll take one treat and I'll have the dog, the puppy, or whatever in front, and I'll hold the food, just hold it, and I'll move my hand so that it goes over the top of the head. And then eventually what will happen is the dog will be watching it and he will sit. That second, that immediate, when that happens, that's when you give the food to the dog. And then if you do it over and over and over, they will understand that movement, that means that you want to sit. And then after a while, you start using the sign sit, and they'll immediately sit because they know that sign is associated with that behavior or action. Okay? Oftentimes, a deaf dog is really good with smelling things. So mine loves food, loves smelling. So really, he's treat oriented. And we use just small and easy to eat kind of trees. He's watching me right now. Sorry, I'm in the bedroom. Anyway, first, what we're going to do is we're going to take a treat. I just have my little baggie right now. And the dog, let me move this. You want to put it right over the dog's nose. Hold your fist sorry. You will hold in the hand with the treat. And then you will bring it over. That second that he sits and his butt touches the ground, that's when you give him the treat, okay? Before that, don't say anything. Don't sign anything. Just wait for him. You'll have the treat. You'll put it over. And then when he does what you want, that's when you give him the treat. After a while, when he understands fast enough that you want him to sit, that's when you start signing sit. And this is how I do sit. Of course, he's really excited. He loves food. Come here. Sit. Yes. Good. You have to be real patient with dogs the first few times. Maybe they won't understand right away, and that's really normal, especially if it's a puppy. So normally you're going to do that around 10 times before they really understand the goal. They'll associate that if you have food and you're trying to put it like over the head, that means they want sit. And then they'll associate sit, the sign, with sit, the action. Stay. Hey. Sit. Lay down. Stay. Thank you. He's thinks that we're doing more, but we're not. Finish. Yeah. Lay down. Stay. When he sees my signs and no other person, he thinks that I'm signing to him and he doesn't understand. He's confused. Sorry. Okay, so anyway, I was saying, wait, sit, stay, down, stay. Anyways, just patience, and eventually it'll work. They will sit. You just practice that over and over and over. Most of the time, only for like 5 minutes, a few times every day works perfect. If you do it for a long time, sometimes their attention, they'll get distracted, or really a baby dog, it's just like a little kid. They can't focus for a long time. So it's better if you practice 5 minutes, wait, 5 minutes, wait, 5 minutes. Also, something to do is don't feed them first thing in the morning. First, train. So they're hungry and they want the treat. If your dog's not really like treat focused, so you can do that. The next videotape, I'll show you how we taught them down. That.